many of you have seen us. Raise your hand if you've seen us before. Okay, you guys have all seen, the normal electric show. This is a bit different. It's in the open. And I think, to be honest, we're on that journey of trying to figure out what exactly it is, too. It's not quite acoustic, it's not quite electric, it's somewhere in between. Different arrangements. I'll be talking a little bit more, whether you like it. We've grown up on this stage, like I said, our first ever show, we opened for the Kings of Leon at the House of Blues in Chicago. I think we were all 17, 18, we started touring, we couldn't even get to the bars that we were, playing mostly. And some promoters would sneakily give us a little bit of whiskey or something backstage, and that was nice of them. But we've learned a lot about ourselves as human beings, as musicians, as brothers, as individuals on this stage. And I think it's a leap sometimes to say it, or maybe it's a cliche, but the stage is a testing ground for life in a way. It's a metaphor for life. Obviously, life is a stage, as they say, right? But we've had that ability to be up here and learn from things, and it's oftentimes the things that we learn from are mistakes, right? They're the things where things go wrong, and we can get through it, and we burst through that friction, and once we get there, we find something more out about ourselves. I think that's the point of a show. I think it would be kind of boring if everything was absolutely perfect, right? Technology wants everything to be perfect, but this forum and this space, to be able to commune, to be able to communicate in a way, you guys aren't singing up on stage, but I see your faces. I can actually see everyone in this type of small theater. It's actually pretty great. I can see you. And it's a space where we're looking for those accidents. That's a thing that makes it human. And we firmly believe as musicians and as artists that, the space in between perfection and a mistake, that space there is that's where art lives, in that place. And if being on tour and if performing a show is like, being naked, there's like a nightmare where you're naked. In the open performance is like high def nudity. It's, everything is buried, and you can't hide. You can't hide, and I think that's one of the most amazing things about life. You can't hide from yourself. So, without further ado, we're gonna play some old school ones for you.